A question that we get a lot as appraisals come back is, why did my appraisal not come in for higher than my purchase price? You know, as I was looking at homes, I felt I was getting a great buy on the home. This is a common thing that happens. If I'm paying $100,000 for a home, that technically becomes a fair market value. And sometimes you'll get your appraisal back and the value comes in right at $100,000. Well, why didn't it come at $110,000? In all my searching, I think that there's equity there. Here's why, and some considerations to take into consideration there. If an appraiser is going out, that is their job, is to make sure that that the home is worth what you're paying for it. Because as a lender, we want to make sure that in the event of foreclosure, if the home was foreclosed on, what could we reasonably sell that home for in a 6-month period? And so that's what we're taking into consideration. Well, if you get the home for $100,000, that technically is a fair market value. It doesn't mean that that equity doesn't go away, but a more conservative approach that appraisers will often use is to try and pull that value to $100,000 because that's really what technically the fair market value is. However, I think the important flip side of that is if it's worth less, the appraisers will always bring it in worth less. If they can't substantiate that the value is there by all the statistics, comparisons, they're going to bring it in lower, and at that point you'll know you can counter the seller down in purchase price or cancel the loan if you feel that you're overpaying for the product.